Alright, we're back in DayZ, living the life like a G? I don't know. We've got a hospital here that we're going to check out. That's kind of where we arrived last time. And, yeah, aside from that, I guess the announcement of mouse and keyboard support coming to Xbox. That's right. All Xbox One consoles are going to support mouse and keyboard combinations, and there's going to be a cool Razer keyboard. They're the exclusive partner, Razer is, for the Xbox One platform's keyboard thing, so they're going to be doing something cool. And that will be revealed at CES, apparently, which is somewhere I'm actually attending again this year for the second time. So, hopefully I get to check that out there and maybe do like a bit of I don't know, an impressions on it while I'm there or something. Who knows? I got a fancy phone now with 4K footage that hit or miss renders correctly without frame pacing issues. So that's something, I guess. So it should be cool. I mean, let me know your thoughts, I guess, on that. Whether or not you think it's going to be a cool thing. Now, it does raise some questions, though. Oh, yeah, I know this is weird placement, and it's where the video kind of ends, but it's near randomly. I just want to set this up. I went to like an arcade called Greta in Calgary. It's pretty cool. It's like a arcade bar and stuff, and I wanted to show off some footage of that. I played some old arcade machines like Golden Beast or Golden Axe and stuff like that. It's pretty cool, and I thought it'd be neat just to kind of showcase it because I didn't have enough footage for like a full video thing of it. Yeah, that kind of raises some questions, I think. Are we going to have a split user base? Are we all going to be playing together? Do you think there's an unfair advantage with those that have the mouse and keyboard? I did, like I mentioned, kind of. I don't know if I cut that out. Kind of went over this in another video where it was sort of something people were discussing heavily, was like the desire to see mouse and keyboard support. So the question, this hospital sucks. The question is, is this something you'd like to see in the game? Do you think that this is something that would be fair? What are your thoughts on it? Generally, personally, I think it'd kind of be a huge advantage just using the interface. Swapping between the items, switching guns, everything like that, I think would be a hell of a lot faster. And there isn't an official release date for the update to support mouse and keyboard. You'll probably know as soon as I do. They'll do a posting or something, and I'll do a video with like, I don't know, maybe a little bit of overlay showing me playing with the mouse and keyboard, just so you get an idea of what it's like, I guess. It'd be different, probably. Yeah, I'll do a video on that just to show it off and thoughts and everything like that, because it'll be different, right? Like, oh, Rooster. Like that's something that is new, It's not something I've really seen on consoles too much of, and I'm looking forward to it. Damn it! Oh, there we go. I got him. Good. Sorry, my fair rooster. I don't know. I think it'll be really different. Like a really different sort of thing, having that mouse and keyboard support. I do maybe think it gives a bit of an advantage. I don't know. Do I get it in my inventory? Shouldn't I get like food out of this thing? I got like half open sardines I could eat because I am starving to death, but I thought I usually get like a snack. There's no snack with this thing. Did I do it incorrectly? Did I damage the meat too much? Why do I have a bandage in my hand when I picked a knife? Oh, did I not skin it correctly? There we go. I'm going to skin it without even looking at it. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. A nice, good chicken breast. So apparently people run into people in this this area. I haven't seen anyone. It's been like pretty dead, even though it's, again, 55 plus server, guys. Calm down. Eat this chicken breast. With my bloody hands, I love it. And we'll eat the other one too. It's small meat. It'll just get you there. Especially since they can't seem to be able to make contamination work or whatever. But disease work properly in this. I'll take it. My A button is just like, let me down. I'm gonna have to get a new controller. That's gonna be what it is. There we go. I got it out. So yeah, that's the kind of the big thing was the keyboard and mouse support. And what that's gonna do, it's interesting. So with the Razer, when they're actually like a full mechanical one, it's gonna have color combinations and changes based on what's happening in the game. So I think that's pretty cool. I don't know if DayZ will support that kind of optimization and tweaking, but it's great that they're on board with it. It seems to be a lot of the enhanced and newer titles are getting the tweak update, the you know, kind of just the change to get the input. Like, I don't imagine it's very hard. It's probably just as logical as putting in like a switch kind of option to detect that they're using a keyboard. Because, I mean, the games are developed with a keyboard in mind, usually. Well, 100% of the time. They all have keyboard controls, and it's just a matter of, you know, having the option to do the controller. They have to optimize it for the controller. So, I don't know if this will take away development time by having them actually work on doing a keyboard option as well. I don't know what kind of work is going to be involved, but it should be pretty simple, I think, like just logically thinking about it. Should be as much as just turning on like an on or off kind of a switch notification, or even automatically being like, oh, this guy's got a keyboard or a controller, and then switching between the two. Leather sewing kit, yeah, that's what I think will happen. I don't even know what the controls are on this anymore, to be honest. I feel like it's gonna be an advantage. I don't know. It just comes across like that to me. It just, like, I foresee it in my head being like this thing where the guys are like switching stuff really fast, and knowing these devs, they're probably too lazy to be like properly splitting the player base. And then again, if they do split the player base, is there going to be enough players? Like, are we going to segment the community too much by doing that? I honestly don't know. We'll have to see what happens, right? We don't know until this really goes in, and we don't have a basis to kind of go off of in regards to how this will affect things. And there's not really any updates in DayZ at the moment. Just kind of the mention at X18, which was the Fan Fest in Mexico. I was very whelmed by that event. Very whelmed indeed. Pretty fun. Pretty fun indeed. But I wasn't too blown away by it. Some of the announcements are expected. It was nice that they bought some studios, though. That's cool. And yeah, DayZ, mostly PC getting updated and getting new stuff, so hopefully we're still on track with getting things. I don't know. Last videos have kind of covered stuff. I don't have a whole lot to kind of go over even in DayZ anymore because I've done so much. We're really just pushing towards the Tizzy sort of military base because that was a highly requested location to visit. And see what's going on in that place. I think that's also like the last section in DayZ I really need to see. I mean, there's lots of cities that I can go and check out over time, but I don't know. Not to see the desire to do that. This is actually a pretty big city area. I don't know. It's interesting. Ooh, a zombie. I haven't seen that in a while. Not really bother me. I guess that tower from the last time, you can actually go higher than I went, apparently, somebody said. So, something to note if you are checking this area out. You can go higher than you've ever gone before. Real high. Real high in the sky. Shit, where'd that... Oh, the zombie's there. Hiding behind the dumpster. Tricky little guy. Tricky, tricky indeed. But yeah, always a fun time in DayZ. Running around, doing nothing, looking for things. Rope, I'll take rope. I mean, you never know what you're going to come across. There's been some pretty random adventures throughout this thing. Maybe we'll see a PvP situation. I would like to make it to the location, though. A lot of people just sort of expect non-stop violence and combat, but that's not really what this is. There's good stories from people with their situations running into each other, but you kind of have to be looking for it, and you got to invest a lot of time into kind of getting stuff and then doing that. I know some people are just like naturals and they kind of luck out and get everything, but it's not like that for everyone. Game's a little bit of a luck base too, with what you find and who you're competing against and what situations you have, especially with like the way the bullets sort of work in this game. The hit detection's not great at this point, but I'm sure they're working on it. And mouse and keyboard support, but I mean it's just kind of in there, so I don't expect that to be a big deal, and I think it should be soon. I'm gonna put a random guess in. We'll see it before the end of the year. Maybe it'll be part of a big update or just like a small lazy one. It'll just be like a sub note, be like mouse and keyboard support, go nuts. And doesn't mean it should be the exact same as the PC version, right? Input wise, I don't know. Kind of expect it to. Or it could be part of their big update before the end of the year, which we are, of course, running out of time to see from them. I don't know. We'll see if they actually deliver or not. That should be the big thing. Or it'll be an early 2019 release. Because remember, on the 14th, it kind of goes live with a number of titles. So maybe we'll see it like as a block release, like once a month. And they'll do a bunch of keyboard ones. Or it'll just kind of be random, like the enhanced games, where it's just one day they're not enhanced. The next day they are. Who knows? Or maybe it's already gotten. I just been too lazy to plug in my keyboard and mouse. It's gonna be, ooh, a police uniform. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna record that because I gotta have something clicked on the PC. I've got a really nice bloody gaming keyboard here. Oh, U70 magazine, nice. Or is that i70? Whatever. That I use. But in the same sense, how am I gonna record? I'm gonna have to like unplug my keyboard. Well, no, I got that plugged. So I use one slot for record. I'm gonna have to unplug hard drives, or maybe get like a dock, something that like enables more USB ports. That's something I'm gonna have to invest in, I think, if I want to do recording of like keyboard games. I don't even know if people want to see. Maybe they do want to see footage of that. How would I show that? You know, like the game being played with a mouse and keyboard. Like it wouldn't really look any different visually. Like when you do an enhanced video like I do all the time, you know, I can show off kind of how the visuals look and everything like that. But if you get like a mouse and keyboard, it's just like the exact same thing, but the inputs are just different. You just plug it in and it's the same goddamn game, it just controls differently. I guess you would see like the movement fluidity would be different on screen or something. I don't know. I feel like I'd have to have 2 minutes of me just kind of sitting there looking all stupid on my couch. Just, well, would I be on a couch? Could I use this when I'm in my chair? I guess that'd be awkward, right? Like, I wouldn't really be set up for it, right? Like, because I can sit in a chair when I record stuff. So where would I put my mouse? Do I put it on the cushion beside me? I am perplexed. I don't know. You can wash your hands with a soda. That makes sense. Wouldn't make your hands all sticky or anything. But yeah, you get what I mean, right? Like, oh, there's fucking puddle of water here I can drink from. God, I'm stupid sometimes. You mean, you know what I mean, right? Like, just, there's filming complexities to it. That's what it is. And I have to figure out a way to present best and showcase. You know, give me some ideas how you'd like to see them shown. I guess that would help. It's a weird tree-looking person there. I'm also not sure what they're going to do next in this. Like, I know what the big update is, but I don't know what small tweaks they're going to do on that, on the game or not. Do I not have room in my inventory for this? Yeah, fuck it. I don't need to clean my hands. I don't even care. Oh, what's that? Is that a apple? Oh. That was like a mango or something cool. Is it weird that I'm disappointed? I did order some new kind of holding equipment for my stuff. So, crap. Yeah, I ordered like a little tiny stand for my phone and a sort of mount to, I don't know what to call it. Crap. Stand. It's a tripod. Yeah. So that's cool. I got a mount, phone mount to tripod thing that I've got coming via the magical Amazon. And a little spider one kind of thing where you can like plop it down. So I'll be able to do some like cooler angles with stuff. I just felt it was kind of dangerous putting the tripod down, putting a Turtle Beach box on top of that, and then on top of that putting a little tiny card holder box and putting my phone in that and recording using that. I thought that was a little bit dangerous for my expensive phone. I also need to find a way to actually see what the phone is. So I'd borrow like a camcorder and I'd plug it down and you can see yourself where you're set up. But you can't really do that with the phone, right? Like you just see yourself. Well, you can't see yourself at all. You just see the phone backing and it doesn't do anything for you. So I'm going to need to, I don't know, maybe put like a mirror behind it or something. Should be interesting. But I think those are going to help a lot. Ooh, that's a nice sign. Ooh, I don't know, like events or something? Yeah, events. When I go to like E3 and PAX and CES and stuff. I'm hoping to take some good footage of CES this year. I didn't really take much last year because I wasn't sure if people wanted to see it, but I think there's a potential for viewing on it, just showing off cool tech stuff. It's also, again, a very rushed show, and I wasn't there very many days last year because I wasn't sure what I'd get or how in demand I would be. But I surprisingly was booked right up. Yeah, there's a lot of demand to have me go to things, and I wasn't surprised because I haven't done a whole lot of tech-based stuff. Like I do reviews on some of the hardware, a lot of headsets, and controllers and other weird stuff. You know, gear, anything I think is kind of related, I put it together, and I like that. It would be cool to do more lifestyle videos. Those would be fun. You know, you get good money from the product placement and that kind of thing. Well, you do. Don't act like it's weird. But, yeah, CES. I think maybe I'll do like a tour. Like last year I did the whole Samsung tour thing. That was really cool. And now I've got a proper camera to actually display it with like a very nice 4K 60. So that'll look really cool. And they do a whole tour. You get to see the TVs, and there was like a whole future kitchen thing that was closed, but I got to go in, and then the future house of the future, I got to check out too. Everything's like voice activated and stuff. It's very cool. They're doing some neat work on that. There's a dam here. How many fucking dams are in this game? Did I pass where I needed to go? Am I going the wrong way? Shit. I don't know. I don't see a dam on the map. Maybe that's the dam? Like the blank icon. Oh, it's closed off too. Can you open this? Oh, you can. Ooh. And then there's, yeah, I'm going the right way. There's like a useless little side road that doesn't really go anywhere. Pretty cool. I think this is the town of Svergino. And there's like a military base up there, so maybe we'll check that out. I don't know. We'll see what I'm feeling. Whoa, there's a big military base up there. It was not the Tizzy one. A lot of military stuff around here. Yeah, I might want to check that up, even though it's up north and a bit out of the way. Seems like some pretty dope stuff. But I don't think we'll get there this time. Maybe live stream. I've been thinking about it for a while, but I don't know. I'm not a lot of time. Work. Behind on my writing. Always behind on my writing. Doing all these videos. Video work, so much time-consuming stuff. So is writing. It's all time-consuming. And I do like other stuff. I totally forgot I wanted to input some cool arcade video footage into this one. So that will be next time, I guess. Or we do right now. That's DayZ, I guess.